Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Dreamer. I love so many kinds of craft. Crochet and cross stitch are my passion. Sometimes I do knitting too. Actually, I learned knitting so much earlier than crochet, but I don't spend much time on it. And now I suddenly got an idea. What if I crochet a pair of hands that are knitting, just like this? My idea for this project is a pair of hands knitting a scarf. I want to crochet hands with 0.5mm hook, so they will be small, and they are gonna hold knitting needles. My first idea is attaching hands on a small embroidery hoop, but I don't like this. So maybe I could add wire in the edge of the scarf, using it to support hands and the knitting needles to make this creation stand up. So this sounds perfect. Before I start creating it, if you like unique crochet ideas, patterns, and tutorials, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the bell for the notification. Okay, let's crochet. I follow the pattern theme for Anders Family by Yamka Amgrumi on Etsy. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name right, but I will put information in description. Also, I gotta make size and the shape are okay, and if it's durable for this project, or if it has any problem. So I tested with my testing thread. The color looks ugly because I dyed it roughly just for testing, because I don't want to waste any perfect color thread. I didn't put stuffing and wire in this one, but this size is exactly what I want. And the shape and the details are great. The only thing bothering me is the pinky finger is a little bit too long, so I will skip 2 rounds later. Because this is the right hand, now I'm gonna figure out how to make left hand. This part kinda worried me a little bit because I wasn't sure how to do it. I was thinking maybe have to crochet in opposite order, maybe just change the finger's position. So I tried it that way and it actually works, and it goes pretty smoothly. I take some time to figure out how to place the thumb and write down the change part of the pattern. And yeah, it works so perfectly. I'm so happy with it. Now I have no problem with the hands. I can start creating. So it's been a while since testing, so I kind of forgot how to crochet hands. But now I want to finish 10 fingers first and then record what to do next. The way to crochet left hand fingers is the same as right hand. For micro crochet, this shape is very tricky. I keep recounting how many rounds to make sure I didn't miss any round. Now all the fingers are done, it's time to attach them together to make a palm. And I already made right hand as practice, so now I'm working on left hand. This part is very fun. Once they are connected, it starts feeling like I'm holding a tiny hand. I'm gonna put wires. I'm using 0.4mm wire, cut it into 5 short pieces, folding them in half and twist cotton together to make them thicker, so that when I bend fingers later, they won't look like scratches. I continue crocheting the hand. I might crochet kinda awkwardly here because I'm trying not to crochet cutting into it. At several more rounds before crochet, I'm adding cotton in it and shaping it. I don't want a fat hand, neither want it to be too thin. And then keep going until finish. And my letter is done. I decided to use this green variegated cotton thread and 1.5mm knitting needles. I'm very excited to do this because I have never tried miniature knitting. I love micro crochet. I know I'm gonna love it. So, I cast 35 stitches. That's how much stitches I like to knit regular scarf. And then start knitting. I knit very slowly at the beginning to let my hands get used to this size. And these knitting needles are so slippery. It drops the stitch if I pull hard, which I habitually do. After a few rows, I'm getting used to it and knitting faster. The following 2 days, I'm just knitting this thing. I think now the scarf is about 30 centimeters long. A half of it will be the base. My next plan is unwinding the rest of the thread, wrap a wire with another end so that I can hide the wire perfectly, and wind the thread back so it will be a small yarn ball. Now the thread is rewinded. I got the wire wrapped, but these knitting needles are too long for my crochet hands. I found a perfect replacement, toothpaste. I cut the tips a little bit and then use this. I don't know how you call it in English. This is the scissors for nails, and it has the part that make your nails smoother. So I'm using it to make tips not so sharp. They are too thick just to move the stitches to them, so I knit it over. I take the first stitch from both ends and put it over the second stitch, and then hiding the wire in the edge. Now you can see the wire replace the last stitches on needle. Once it's done, it's time for the last step. Before we do it, I made a little surprise for it. Look, it's a ring. First, gotta make sure the hands stay on the needle, and I refer to how myself holding knitting needles. I always hold working yarn in my right hand. When I started learning crochet, I couldn't get used to holding yarn in left hand. It took me some time to adjust it, but now I still hold yarn in right hand when I knit. I also check the picture to see how it should look like from another side. And then it's a moment of truth. You can see it's shaking because I have a fan from the side. Once I turn it off, here it is. Crochet knitted hands. Looks awesome.